Crude oil, daily forecast, January 22nd, fxempire.com. Light sweet crude have managed a slight positive candle for the session on Monday, but one has to keep in mind this was Martin Luther King Jr. Day in the United States, so there was an entirely large percentage of the market not even involved. That being said, we have definitely broken out above the 95 handle. This area that was once resistance should become support now, and that looks roughly like what it's doing. We like buying pullbacks in this market. We think it's going to 100 now. The oil, especially the light sweet crude, tends to be a very technical market, and that seems to be where it wants to go. We see a lot of support down at 94, so even a dip below 95 really isn't enough to get us to start selling. We think the next time that we will be selling this market will be somewhere closer to the $100 level. If we get a resistive enough candle or a weak enough candle in that general vicinity, we're willing to sell it. But in the meantime, we think we'll be buying this market on shorter term pullbacks as it continues to grind higher. Looking at the Brent markets, you can see, you can make a case for a little bit of a breakout, but quite frankly, until we get above 113, we're not that impressed. 112 continues to be very resistive itself, and it's more or less a zone where the buyers can't get through. Because of this, we figure that this is going to be a little bit more difficult trade than the light sweet crude markets, but we think pullbacks about 110 are buyable. And we think 109 really is a massive amount of support, perhaps the floor in the marketplace at this point in time. Once we get below 109, things still are a little dicey here and there. So quite frankly, we're looking at this as a market that can be bought, but out of the two options here, certainly the light sweet crude market will be a much easier trade to take.